Hello, everyone. I'm still early. It is 7:01, um, which I'm surprised because I am half asleep. I'm not awake yet. I feel like I am so ready to go to bed tonight already. Um, and I just woke up, so we're gonna take it easy this morning, hopefully. Hopefully no fires. Um, who the hell knows with this family anymore? So I'm gonna focus on hanging with Charles while I can, and chatting with you guys when I can, and not taking care of 7 or 8 Sims, because I can't. I also am really itchy right here. I don't know what's going on. I don't have like any rashes or anything underneath there I can't feel. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on with me this morning. Mexaf, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? You gonna lay down, Charles? Because I'm gonna start moving into the game here. You gotta find a way to lay down. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay. Panda, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? I'm doing alright. I'm tired, but it's a Friday. I just need to make it through one more day of work and I have a whole weekend. I get to do nothing all weekend. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna go see Barbie on Saturday, but I get to do nothing most of the weekend. Currently at work. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I hope it's going by fast for you at the very least. Glad you're doing well. Oh, Charles. I love it when he actually lays down. It takes him a while sometimes. I had the weekend off, heck yeah. You don't work until Tuesday. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I miss my 3-day weekends. I used to kind of get I think it was Monday off as well. Um and then he eventually switched me to Tuesdays. And I kind of like the Tuesdays as well. It's nice to have sort of like a pre-opening to my week, by like going in on Monday and then to having Tuesday off and then like Wednesday is my like Monday because I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in a row. Like it's nice, but 3-day weekends are also very, very nice. Cleaning, oh no, a property inspection. Do you have an apartment? They just come in and like check the apartment? Oh, that's weird. I would hate that. Almost halfway through, hell yeah. I'm a messy bitch and I don't clean for company because I'm sorry, but if you know me, you know I'm a messy bitch. You should expect my room to be messy. I'm not cleaning my room for you, you know? I'll get into a mood where I feel like cleaning my room and I will clean my room for myself, but for someone else, absolutely not. You deal with the mess or you don't walk into my room at all. Oh my god, I left this off in a beautiful place. Oh, I guess that makes a little more sense, but that's still silly. Yeah. 'Cause I've never understood people who are like, my family's coming over for a party. I've got to make sure the place is spick and span. Like, your family. You know life is hard and not everything is 100% clean all the time. Like, I'm not cleaning. What, are you gonna judge me? I'm family. That being said, when family does come over, I generally just close the door to my room. What do you mean past messages? Echo, welcome on in. Can't get past A. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be tired when you come home from school, Veronica. You can take a little nap. And, Lillian, you gotta keep doing laundry. Do you mean, past messages sent here, Echo? Or, like, past messages sent in Discord? Like, what do you... Where past messages? And what's the context? Me too, Henry. Okay, so we've had a lot of fires. We nearly burned down the house. We had one down here that like spread a lot. Like big fire. It burned up the rug, it burned up something else over here too. Like it was a big one. Um Santa is a werewolf now. Um he stayed with us for like a whole day after Christmas. I thought he lived here for a hot minute. He does not. We kicked him out. It's all good. He is still a werewolf though. Um we have a goat, Henry, of course, the best. And we finally came in first in the llama competition. First out of who even cares how many. We finally came in first. And Lamanda is also an elder now, which is a little sad. But other than that, I think it's just been business as usual. Lamanda's still alive. Yeah, made it to a third llama fair somehow. I don't even know. Lamanda's immortal. I do keep giving her the healthy treats, which is like meant to make her live longer. So that's like, not super weird or out of the realm of possibility, but like the fact that she's just now turned into an elder is ridiculous. It's a little silly. I know. Immortal Amanda. You can make it all one word. Because her name is really just a continuation of Llama into Amanda. So if you put um, Immortal in front of it, you could take the L off of that and just have it be Immortal Amanda. We still don't know for Veronica, but we should know in just a couple of days now. 4 more days, and she turns into a teen. I'm hoping that means by the end of this stream she'll be close enough to being a teen that I can just build the house this weekend. And we can finally move. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of this house. mm, no, use those dirty tricks. Oh, performance loss. Ernesto, how could you? Lillian's tired, girl. It's 3 in the afternoon. What are you doing? How are you that tired? What were you up to? Kaylin's home. She is burning in the sun. You know what? You can do some yoga in the kitchen. Okay, okay, I hear you. Stop destroying the bottom of my bed. Go ahead. Little weirdo. Okay. She's doing yoga. Everyone else is asleep. Melody's writing her scientific paper. Everyone's doing good. What else happened? Did anything else? The Srivazan household recently moved in. Jean and Callan, or Jean and, Nanami? I think Nanami is the one. Oof, yeah. I specifically don't answer calls coming in from work. If you're calling me and I'm not on the clock or supposed to be on the clock, there's no point in me answering because I know what the conversation is and no, I'm not working an extra shift. I refuse. I will not. You can call me a poor sport. You can say I don't have team spirit. I don't. I am. I'm not working an extra day for anybody ever, ever, ever again. If I'm not on the schedule for it, no, I'm not working it. Call me when you can. Ugh, I hate that. Tell me in your first message what you want me to call you about, if at all, because I will not call. I don't like phone calls, and I especially don't like phone calls that are left on the open like that. Like, we have something to talk about, call me. What is the thing we have to talk about? Because I'm going to worry about that until I call you, like, fully. It is all I will think about, and I will get nothing done in the meantime. Yeah, tell me through text or don't tell me at all. Or a voicemail. Call and leave me a voicemail. Like, I can handle that, you know? Not expect you to come in early because you usually sleep. Hell yeah. Lower those expectations. Nah, unfortunately, I'm always the, or like, 15 minutes early type of person. Um, so my bosses always know that like they can call me in early because I'm just that type of, like, I'm already gonna be there early. If early for me is like maybe a half hour, whereas for most people it's like an hour. Oh, Tobias got a promotion. He got an Executron bookshelf and new clothes. Okay. And he's the president. Oh my god. The president of the company. Next, he's CEO. Oh my god. Werewolf CEO. We need level 8 charisma, and we need to make business calls. Oh god, yeah. 11:15 and then wanting you to come in early? Like, no. No, thank you. I don't miss open to closes and then, like, open to close the next day, you know? Left voice mask and you can come in. Yeah. They called you in to work in a separate department? That's wild. People these days, I think, have a little bit too much gall, you know? Too much of the audacity. Yeah, Melody, actually, can you get out of the bathroom? People are trying to like shower and stuff right now, and you're just like in there singing up a storm. Also, what else were you working on? I feel like I started another skill for you. Did I? No, not really. You have level 4 fitness? You know, I guess you ride your bike places. Yeah, come box, I guess. Maybe. Melody's had too many hobbies. I just like never know what to do with her anymore because she's done everything. She's like at the max level. Oh, you X'd out going to the toilet, huh? Yeah, just please don't set the house on fire. I can't handle a fire this early into the stream. Okay, good. We're fine. We're good. You should do your homework when you're done with that. Breeze through homework. Oh my god, she's so smart. So smart. Ernesto earned a vacation day. Nice. How are you doing, my guy? Oh wow, his needs are like not bad at all. You can just go fishing. Go fish, baby. Melody's boxing, working on her fitness. I be up in the gym just working on my fitness. He's my witness. Woo-wee! This is the best part of that song. Ain't nothing like a little bit of good old Fergalicious. Oh my god. This stupid fucking dryer can never go through like a whole cycle of drying clothes. It breaks, it restarts, it like doesn't dry the clothes. Like it's so stupid. Oh. Some tea, ooh. Always spill the tea. Unless it's in a mug and then maybe don't, but oh my god, that's Serenity's husband. He's hanging out next to our house. I was gonna go drink his plasma, but you know, he's family. We'll leave him alone. Will Yang, however, I am gonna come drink your plasma. Oh my goodness. Cut him off. Cut him out of your life. I have no tolerance for that. If you're talking shit about me, then no thank you. I'm out. You're gone. You don't get to know anything else about my life. Yeah, it seems like you've had a pretty tumultuous week. Yeah. I'm ready for this week to be over too. It hasn't even been as drama filled as yours seems to have been, and I'm already over it. I can only imagine how done you are. Did I not drink his plasma? No, that was the whole point. He doesn't get to just say, "No, I'm leaving, thanks." Where did he go? Was that him? Where did he go? He was like here. There's no way he walked all the way over here already. Well, I hope that nothing is bad when you come back to Twitch. I don't think, honestly, unless they're really, really fucking petty, I don't think they're gonna, like, go into your chat and mess with you. But you never know with people these days, I guess. So I understand why you're hesitant to. But I'll pop in if I see you live and I'll tell them off. I'll let them know. And then also the block button's there, you know? Prioritize yourself and your own feelings. If you gotta block people, block them. Because in the end, streaming is your space, and if you're not comfortable going into your space, then, you know, you gotta make it comfortable for you. Of course, Panda. I'll verbally assault anybody. I will verbally accost anyone on the internet. Don't even worry. In real life, probably no one. I, you know, might defend your honor if you're a friend. If someone's making fun of me, I'm just gonna sit there and take it. But on the internet, that's where I'll talk back. That's where I will say something. I'll step up. Step up and step to you. Cause in real life, I just get like really like up there when someone is like saying stuff, you know? Like my heart, if it's normally right here, it's like usually like more up here when someone's yelling at me. And it doesn't feel good and it makes my brain go like dumb and not be able to form sentences and it's no good. It like no matter even if I wanted to try to do it, I can't because my brain just like doesn't function when I get upset like that. But on the internet, I have enough time where I can like compose a sentence and like say exactly what I mean, you know? Why the hell did you go outside? These two are just chatting. That's fine. I feel like despite the fact that you guys are both awake all night, every night, you guys never interact. So actually, yeah, you guys should hang out. I fully forget that um, Tobias is a vegetarian, like all the time. The major detective work. Oof. I love being an internet sleuth. It does hurt sometimes because the information that you find out on the internet is not always kind to you. But I love like finding stuff out, through like social media or Google search. Like however I find it out, I love it. I'm so good at it. Oh my goodness. That's some real internet sleuthing, like doing the math on the number of images. Oh, I love it. Sherlock Holmes would be proud. Yeah. I've done some out there like niche ways to find people before that I'm somewhat proud of because it's impressive, but also not proud of because I'm insane. Like I am legitimately insane for the fact that I did that. An episode of Catfish. Oh my goodness, yeah. Going back through like reverse Google image search, like I, in order to find the mailman who I told you guys about, I was about to search through what website was it? It was like Indeed or something like that. It wasn't Indeed, but it was like some website that was like for jobs or something, and it was like here's every listed post worker in the U.S. and it was like 500 pages long, and I went through more pages than I'm willing to admit trying to find the guy who is the mailman for my job. Just to find his full name so I could find him on the internet, and I didn't. But I'm not proud of the fact that I went through as many pages as I did. And admittedly, I wasn't like reading every name and doing that. I was just looking at the people in my state because for whatever reason it wasn't listed like by state. It was just a random order. But like I'm insane. That's not a normal person thing to do. But when you want to find out information on the internet when you only have just a little bit of information in real life, it's what you gotta do. What else am I supposed to do? Yeah. It's one of those it feels insane because you're like this is creeper. Like if this is real life, I would be considered a stalker right now. But that is just kind of the new normal when you meet somebody for the first time. You're like, let me find out every single thing about them on the internet that there is to find out. Let me find out and make sure that they are not an axe murderer. It is comforting to know that I am not insane, though, even though that's still insane. I am still insane. Gotta do my own background check. Oh, trust me, I Google myself all the time. The way Butterside Brown is like a suggested search term for me because of how often I like check to make sure what other people are seeing when they look for me. I gotta know. I gotta make sure. I'm also just vain. I like knowing how much of the first page of Google do I take up specifically when you search that. I just like to know. I just like knowing when people are talking about me, and I think that that extends to Google. Google talking about me. Oh, you should go to bed. my gal. A lot of social bunny worthy things happened today. Okay. How are we like besties with Serenity? And we have awful compatibility. Have you been hanging out this whole time, my guy? That's the guy whose blood we sucked. Oh no, he probably just got up from fainting. I know, I'm not actually butter. I'm not made of butter this whole time. I'm sorry that you had to find out like this. Honestly, you should have found out when you were searching me on Google. You should have known this already. Frankly, though, I cannot believe it's not butter. I cannot believe I'm not butter. Oh, you know what? Does practicing singing in a microphone give you better singing? Ernesto, you're done with fishing. You can come get some dinner and go to bed. And Lillian, you can also go to bed, I think. It's kind of funny you can't put plates into this plate holder thing. It feels like you should be able to. Kerrigan, what are you barking at? What are you looking at? The trophies? The multiple trophies this family has won? Including our first place llama ribbon, finally. Only took us 3 tries. Not the yesh. That takes me back to 2014. Yesh. I said that a lot. It was like yesh, majestic. Um, I said the word baronial a lot. That was one of my favorite words back then. The XD face was sent a lot in my texts and everything. Grimmond, raiding with a party of 4. Welcome on in. Bamboo Panda, welcome on in. How you guys doing this morning? Let me get you a shout out real quick. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Let me make sure I spell this correctly. There we go. Slime Rancher. I've heard that that's a really good game, but I've never actually seen any gameplay for it. I've like legitimately not even seen the animation style. Another panda. It's funny, we have 2 pandas and then we also have 2 cozies. A very long Slime Rancher stream? Heck yeah, I love a really long stream that goes really well. There's nothing like it. A very cute stream, I'm glad. So far we've had a nice calm Sim stream. No fires, no big drama, no deaths. It's good. It's good. Oh, Panda, thank you for recommending me. I appreciate that. Lots of game progression. Thanks for following, Grimmin. I appreciate the support. Haha, lol XD out loud. See, I'll say lol or I'll say lamau out loud, but only when it is like appropriate and there's nothing else I can say. But people have in my past made fun of me both for saying lamau and because I say it as lamau and not LMAO. But to me, when I read it like in a text, that's what I'm saying in my head. I say lamau. Thank you, Bamboo. I appreciate that. What should we name this video game? A 10-hour stream? Oh my god. Yeah, no, I only did that as the 500 follower celebration. I don't know if I could do it again. That's just like a you pulled that out of your hat. That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It would spell out LOL. Ugh. I had a thing when I was younger that it was like not even an inside joke. It was just like a thing we would say every once in a while, and it was OMG LOL POCKY because we liked Pocky. I don't know why we spelled it out or why that was funny to us or entertaining in the slightest, but it's funny to look back on. I will admit. Awkward laugh phrase, yeah. Yeah, for me it's kind of like a sarcastic laugh, but out loud, instead of going like, aha, like I'll go like, oh, lol. Like, it's never like a serious, like I'm not actually finding it funny if I'm saying lol or lamau out loud. It's not, it's like a reaction, not a laugh. If it's actually funny, I'll laugh. I'm not gonna like telling me a knock knock joke. Haha, lamau. Like, no, that's not me. Yeah, I'm with you, Panda. I don't know if I could do a 10-hour stream, except I did prepare for it and like make sure I got all my jitters out the day before and everything. I don't think I could just like sit for that long regularly. I'm doing pretty all right though, Bamboo. I'm having an all right morning. It was a little hard waking up this morning, but now that I'm here, we're all good. The carbon monoxide alarm. Oh my God. Oh, good, a faulty one. Okay. I get worried about carbon monoxide every once in a while because I don't have a sense of smell, and I've heard that you can like somewhat tell when you have a sense of smell if something's like if something's funky or weird, and like I won't be able to. So if my machine is faulty, I could die of that if I live alone. And it's not like a huge fear of mine. I'm not like constantly thinking about it or anything, but like that does come into play when I'm thinking about like apartments and living by my own and all that. No, you can't have a long stream without something going wrong. Yeah. I remember it being fun, but at the same time, like I need to move. I need to get up and do things every once in a while. I would at least need to take like a 5 or 10 minute break a couple times throughout a 10-minute stream. I can't just like sit and talk for 10 hours. It's just not. My brain doesn't work like that. um, she made Pokemon. She made Pokemon Blue version. Just because I don't know what else to name the video game. Numbum, yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, I know it's the one you can't smell. Maybe I'm thinking of fires then that I should be worried about. I know there's something, like some hazard that I should be aware of, with no sense of smell because there's a possibility that that could get me. Maybe it wasn't carbon monoxide, but when he's in the zone, yeah. Maybe Slime Rancher is just one of those games. With the right game, I can sit here for 4 or 5 hours and not even realize that it's been 4 or 5 hours. Maybe Slime Rancher is just one of those games. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be able to smell like the smoke of a fire or anything like that. Um, which does spook me a little bit. Sucks you in, yeah. Like sticker collecting. I love a good collection game. I'm not gonna lie. I love a good thing where there is a set amount of things and you gotta just go out and get all of them. Storyline element involved too. I'll have to look into it because I've heard from like a lot of people that it's a good game. So it's on the radar at this point. The Cat Cafe manager, yeah, that's also on the radar. Just from the pictures that you've sent of your cafe. Eventually, I'll get out of my like Sims only phase. Although I've been, having the hankering for Minecraft again as well. Slime Rancher 2. I didn't know there was a second one. I'd only ever heard of the first one. Or at least people have only ever mentioned it as Slime Rancher. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it. I like most types of video games. I just lately have been so sucked into like The Sims and Minecraft that I like have not played other games. Humble Bundle. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Didn't you get like 10 games for like £9 or something like that? Some deal like that. Yeah, yeah. 5 or 6 games. Oh no, go back to bed, Lillian, please. We need to fix everyone's sleep schedules. It's a Monday. I mean, half the house doesn't really have a sleep schedule, but we've still got to fix it. Yeah. It's funny, I see posts on the internet every once in a while about people who are like, yeah, I get sucked into The Sims, and then I play it for like a day, non-stop, like 24 hours, and then I just put it down and I never look at it again, and I'm like, I do that every day. Minus the never looking at it again thing, because I look at it every single day. Spending forever creating automated farms, yeah. Minecraft is also one of those games that it's just very easy to lose track of time, and suddenly you've done like an 18-hour stream because you're just like it's one of those games where you're like, oh, if I want to do this, I have to go do that real quick. And if I do that, like I have to make sure that I have the preparations for that. So let me grab the stuff for that. And while I'm there, I may as well like take stock of what's going on with this farm, and then like you eventually get back to what you're doing, what you want to do, and that takes you like a good 4 or 5 hours because it's Minecraft. And then on the way back, you're like you get distracted 7 more times. Ugh. Do not tell me that Lamanda is about to pass away this stream. No way. No way, no how. Still there for another 12 days? Heck yeah. Whimsy and wonderful. Oh, that's cute. Oh my goodness. Not the yawns. I'm not gonna make it through a 6 hour shift today. I'm gonna fall asleep on the ham salad. Lillian, why are you awake and using the fire toilet? I can't handle this. No fires right now. Please. Please. Okay, thank God. Go back to bed now. It's almost time where you can wake up. It's still only 3 a.m. though. Okay. There's so many strays in our house still. Just always. We got Miss Kitty, we got Sprinkles, we got Kipper, we got Princess. 2 extra coupons. Ooh, coupons are always good. I feel like who did I? Maybe I'm thinking of a TV show character, but I feel like I met someone or heard of someone at one point that was like, "You can't use coupons; those are for poor people." And like, even as a rich person, you don't want to save money for something. You don't want to like. You want to pay full price? Like, that's bizarre. That is strange. Give me the coupon every time. Melody's fucking killing it with the singing it right now. I want her to finish that because then she's level 10 to every musical thing in this game, which is ridiculous. A little silly. British levels of classism. We have a lot of British people in chat. But I think that they still enjoy a good coupon. I feel like a lot of my viewers wind up being British just because of the time that I used to stream being like this mostly. Because it's noon for them, but it's still like early for most Americans, you know? You're British. I didn't. I knew that sort of, Bamboo. I remember you were in Paris, so vaguely in the back of my head, I knew you were European. But yeah, I'll always want the coupon. Anyone who doesn't is strange. Is weird, you know? They don't deserve the coupon. mm. Scottish, so they say Scottish. I gotcha. I gotcha. Is it Scotland? No, it's which one of is part of Britain? Isn't there one that's like part but like kind of wants to separate? Is that Scotland or is that Ireland? I vaguely remember Ireland being its own country. Scotland and Wales. Okay, okay. I knew Wales, because I'm actually Welsh, like heritage-wise. And that's really funny to me because for the longest time I knew that the people who I'm related to, like my ancestors, were from Wales, but I could not remember the word Welsh, so I told people that I was Walish. This is a very serious fact that I, like, for years told people about myself. So I knew Wales, unfortunately. Encrypted, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? Yeah, it's 7:43 for me right now. Nearly 8. Who say they're British or English? I see. I see. Ireland is its own island. Right, right. Part of the UK, but not on the island of Britain. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, Walish. Like for years, not just like once and someone corrected me. It was like for many, many years I told people I was Walish. Obviously, I know better now, but yeah, it was a good long time before I realized the mistake I was making. Oh my god, this coffee's like not doing its job this morning. I might need a second cup. Welcome back, Echo. You never answered me earlier. What do you mean past messages? Yeah. Does he think he's part whale? What's going on with that? Oh, great. Yeah, that sounds cool. I love whales. Old messages here on Twitch or like on your phone, Echo? You never answered. You asked me the question and then you left because your phone died, I guess. Alyssa Rotten Egg. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I think they implemented that on Twitter or on Twitch recently. Because I can do the same thing. Not when I enter in a mobile chat usually, but if I enter in a web chat, it shows me back at least like a half hour most of the time. It's been told or looked into it. Yeah. The music of my people. Yeah, just like whale noises in the background. It's a rotten egg. That's so funny. Hyperfocus, yeah. Oh my god, hyperfocus is one of those things, you know? For the longest time, I didn't realize it was like a thing I did. And then I learned about the term, and it was fully one of those, like, oh, fuck, that's what I'm doing, huh? Like, oh my god. And the world suddenly became like so much clearer for me on why I'm just like so honed in on one thing at a time all the time. Like it just like everything clicked and I was like, "Oh my god. I'm not a weirdo. It's just the ADHD." Yeah. It's sometimes it like fully consumes my whole life. Like when I started getting into The Sims, like I would play The Sims, or I would wake up, play The Sims, stop playing The Sims, and go watch Sims videos for a couple hours, and then I would come back and play more Sims, and then I would go to bed. Like that was my day. And that's just like a regular thing for me every once in a while is I just like find a thing and like that becomes my whole life. I watch videos about it, I play the game, I do whatever media for it, and that's it. And like and for the longest time I thought that that was just like a thing I did. And then I found out that that's hyperfocus, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah. Being diagnosed late in life, I was diagnosed with ADHD way, 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 way young. Like I think it was 7 or something like that. Um, but I, for the longest time, like didn't know how it affected me as an adult at all. Um, because when I was younger, I understood it as like I just have too much energy, you know, attention deficit hyper disorder. I thought I was just hyper was the thing. Um, and so like growing up, I had to like read about ADHD in adults and see like what the symptoms were and be like, oh, everything makes so much sense. I've never actually been to Wales, um, but it does look like it'd be nice. Views over Mount Snowdon. Oh. Thomas Sangster? Who's Thomas Sangster? The name sounds familiar, but I can't put a face to it. Yeah, it feels like a lot of people just didn't get diagnosed when they were younger, which is wild because especially during the time that I was younger, especially boys were very overdiagnosed with ADHD, which is for the longest time why I was like, I don't know if I have it. Maybe they just like, saw that I was a hyper kid and they were like, "Oh, ADHD, obviously." Um, but the more I learned about like adult ADHD and how it affects people, the more I was like, "Oh, no, they were right. They got me spot on." I know, to the UK when? My UK meetup someday. Don't even worry about it. It's in the works. I love a good countryside, yeah. I do want to see like the green, like rolling hills that I know. Maybe that's more Ireland. I don't know if that's more like the rest of the UK as well. Um, but like we don't really have just like nice green like hills here. Wales and Yorkshire. The Yorkshire Dales, yes. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to go to Wales someday. Let me look up Thomas Brody Sangster before I fully move out on seeing who I assume is a hot guy, because why else are you upset about him being married? Oh, that guy. The guy who looks like he's 12 perpetually. That's right. That's right. A lot of places you wouldn't recommend. Mm. Dramatic mountain scenery. Ooh, yeah, that's where I want to go. Although I will admit, I don't think I want to go to Ireland. I don't think the food would be to my liking. I do not like boiled cabbage. And maybe that's more like Polish, but every type of Irish food I've ever had is just like not for me. It's true. It's true. I have a lot of British friends at this point in my life. I feel like I could avoid the places that I need to avoid, you know? Probably. Who knows? Mega multicultural, yeah. A professional child. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Murdered or drugged. Well, to be fair, the town I live in has a lot of drugs and used to have a lot more murder. There's not so much murder these days, which is nice. But the city I live in is one that I like wouldn't be walking around late at night in. So I sort of know my way around a dangerous city. Um, but it's not like New York City levels of like danger, but like just a town over is I think one of the highest murder rates in the country. So for reference, I can handle myself in situations. I know Sims noises in the background. Honestly, though, fully when I booted up stream this morning, I was like, I'm kind of hoping to just chat with you guys and cuddle with Charles this morning because I can't handle Sims right now. So it's good that it's turned out this way. I don't think I can. 7 Sims is a lot. There's a lot going on in this house at all times. Talking to you guys on top of like babysitting all 7 of them, it's a lot sometimes. It's much better just hang out with you guys. treats, treats for Charles. I know he left the room pretty early this morning, actually. Um, Thanks for following abstractedly. I appreciate it. Let me corral my cat into my room. Charles. He sleeps like just down the hallway, so I don't even really need to leave the room. I know, I know. You know what time it is. I know. It's very rude of him. He doesn't understand that he obviously is here for entertainment purposes. It's what he's good for, obviously. No, he's the best kitty man. He gets to live life the way that he decides to live it. Even if that's by drooling all over my hand when he eats the treats. Yeah, you get a couple more. I looked and they have this same type of treat, but like in salmon flavor, and he seems to like seafood more than he likes anything else. And these are the chicken ones, and he goes fucking crazy for them. So I kind of want to get the salmon ones and see how like insane he goes for those, because I imagine he'll like them a whole lot. But I don't want to just have like 2 huge things of treats. um, so I'm waiting until those are running out a little more. Would you like to come hang out for real now? Would you like to come hang? Come here. Looking extra handsome. I know, the crunch ASMR is always the best part of it. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come hang out. He like stares at me like he wants to jump up and then just like does not. What are you doing, you weirdo? People are talking about you. They're calling you handsome. You gotta show off. You want to come hang out? Will you come up for more treats? That's a yeah. That's a yes. You can have a couple more. You're feral for these. You're a little dangerous. I know, I know. Hold on a second. There you go. Not a lap cat, but he'll snuggle you if you wrap in a blanket. Yeah. Oh, treats. He loves them. He's a little obsessed. I know he wants to cuddle me all the time, but he knows that unless I have a blanket on, there's like not a whole lot of room on my lap. Like I fully have to like sit cross-legged with a blanket across so that there's like enough surface area for him to sit down on. Because I have tiny legs, but I'm also just kind of a tiny person, and he's a large cat. Um, so unless I have a blanket on, he knows that there's not much point in jumping up here. Are you gonna lay down? You are very handsome. I did force you to jump up here, so you can take your time, but it would be nice if you would lay down. He's got some chonk to him, yeah. He was my friend Spider's cat originally, and then she moved into a place with three cats with her partner currently. Um, and Charles here does not like other cats, so I had to take him in. Not that that is the worst thing in the world. And that for a couple of months, Spider didn't see him, and when she finally saw him again, she was like, "Oh, he's getting kind of large, huh?" So I guess he must have gained weight, a little weight, since starting to live here. But he was always a large cat. Roy, welcome on in. Thank you for the fart and the subscription. How you doing this morning? I appreciate all the support. 6 months already? Is that what that says? Oh my god, that's crazy. No way. Already half a year? Doesn't look it until you see someone holding him. Yeah. Got Pokemon Violet. Yes. Ugh, Pokemon Daddy. Violet was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, Time really does go by quick. Time is so weird. I'll never not say that and believe it fully, because what do you mean it's been 6 months? It feels like it's been two. I know, Echo, you've been following me for like a year and a half already. Like, oh my god. Yeah, that was the deciding factor for me, really, between Scarlet and Violet was which one has Daddy? Mm, Sword, I really liked. I had Shield, I think, but I really liked that generation, despite a lot of people not liking it. Um, maybe I'm just a little too into Pokemon. I don't think there's ever been a Pokemon game that I hated, so that one could be more me than the quality of the game, but I liked it. They ran out of physical copies of Minecraft? No way. Like just the game store or like in general, there's no more. Cuz that's some shit either way. How do you run out of physical copies of Minecraft? I actually don't know anybody who has. That's a lie. I own a physical copy. I was about to say I don't know anyone who has a physical copy of Minecraft, but that is just straight not true. Um, 316 hours, Echo. That's crazy. Panda's getting up there too. 216 hours. Okay, Charles. Thank you for joining. All right. Catching up. A little handholdy, yeah. I don't know. I don't mind the handholdiness of a Pokemon game these days because inherently to me, Pokemon games were never hard. Pokemon games were never something I had to struggle to complete. Um, and frankly, I think a lot of the like handholdiness of the new age Pokemon games generally tends to be the experience share, just like the way your Pokemon gain experience. And I'd rather them all level up like accurately as I go out there throughout the game rather than spend 17 hours grinding just to get to a gym where I'm like supposed to be. Like to get to the part of the game where I'm supposed to be at right now, you know? So I don't mind a lot of the handholdiness of a Pokemon game because Pokemon games have never been a game that don't kind of hold your hand to me. Now you're stuck here forever. Yeah, that zero's gonna turn into 100 zeros. It's funny that it hasn't even registered like like .1 of an hour yet though, because you've been here for a good like 20 minutes. That's like a third of an hour. Physical copies of console games and vintage stuff. Yeah, I have physical copies of a lot of the games that I've gotten for newer stuff, just because a lot of the game stuff that I buy these days is for the Switch, and I don't have a whole lot of memory on that Switch, so I like have to buy the physical copy. Or I have to like put everything else into like the undownloaded part, but like still has memory, whatever that is, like storage, zip space, zip files. I don't know. I'm not technology minded. 100 zeros is still zero. Oh yeah, but it's more zero. It's more zero than zero because there's more zeros. Yeah, one of us, one of us. Absolutely. We're chanting that. You're on the butter path now. What was going on? What was everyone doing? I don't even remember. Ernesto's just kind of standing still in front of the microwave. Has he done his... No, you gotta browse intelligence. That's right. Although, actually, I think real quick, before I continue with The Sims, I think I'm gonna make myself a second cup of coffee. So give me just 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. Okay. None of them support your computer. Oh no, Bamboo. Oh yeah, no, the Pokeball mug is honestly one of my favorite things. It's my coffee mug. I refuse to drink coffee out of anything else. And it is iconic enough that I do also have the emote for it. Because it's so like so many people have been like, "Oh my God, the mug, that mug though." It's a part of this stream for sure. Yeah, that's silly, Bamboo. Is it just like you can't run them or like um fully not supported by like okay, everyone's doing what they gotta be doing. It's Tuesday. Oh, you should wake up now and come have breakfast. On Mac, oh yeah, I've heard that Mac isn't the best for gaming in general. Most of the games only support Windows. That's a bummer. And the refund's gonna take 60 days? That's silly. These days, in the age of like technology like this, like what do you mean it's gonna take 60 days? It could be done in 60 seconds, less than. Money just transfers real quick like that these days, you know? mm, you code. I see, I see. Give me back my money. Yeah, fully. That's just so 60 days, 2 months, 2 full months for a refund. At that point, like, is it even worth it? Like, I know it's worth it because you get the money back still, but is it even worth it? A photographer. I see. I see. No worries, Encrypted. Thanks for hanging. I hope you have a lovely rest of the afternoon. It's always lovely to hang with you. Um, Lillian, what's the haps? What are you doing? You need to get level 4 photography, I guess. Just take some photos right now. Only an amateur, yeah. A degree in photography, even. Ooh. I sort of wish that I had gotten into photography at one point, but I also am glad that I didn't, because I've heard that it's kind of expensive. But I know a lot of people that are like really good photographers. Like a lot of my friends have been into photography over the years. Yeah. Just cameras in general. Not thrifty. Not the notification for thrifty again. You have a photography degree. Oh my goodness. Everybody I know is into photography. That's actually really fun. Both pandas. Photos of pandas all around. The best kind of people? Yeah, I'd agree. For personal PC, I see. I see. Oh, okay, there we go. We finally got to the photos. We just gotta take a bunch until she levels up. Game had a little bit of trouble there. Pandas photography, get your PP snaps. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think you should use that as a slogan, guys. One of you needs to claim that right now, because I mean, it's not every day a slogan like that comes along. Yeah. I feel like I've only ever used a Windows computer. Like for school and stuff, I've used Mac computers, but they just kind of seem not the best to me. Like every time I've used one, I'm not really fully satisfied with it. Versus Windows, I'm usually like, this is fine. This is a computer that works, you know? Yeah, pro bono. Windows gaming PC, yeah. Yeah, no, I went Windows because when it came time to get a computer again, I talked to my friend who's like good at computer stuff, and I was like, hey, like, what's the best thing for gaming? All I'm gonna do on it is game and stream the game that I'm gaming on. What is the best for that? All right, we're not gonna take more pictures right now because that keeps bringing me in and out of the photo thing. Kaylin, you can go to work. Oh, that's right. You have to secure votes. Um, you want to secure a vote from Melody? You know, I haven't had anyone look at the fan yet because it fully stopped being an issue. It doesn't make noise anymore. I don't know. I didn't do anything. I did not change one single thing. It's just not an issue anymore. I don't. Like most of my problems, I ignored it until it went away. um, Grimid, if you do have to go to bed, go to bed. After a 10-hour stream, I appreciate you hanging around and wanting to chat, but like, get some sleep if you got it too, you know? Yeah, no, it just I fully don't even know what happened because it nothing's changed. It doesn't seem to be broken. My computer's not like heating up more than usual. Like it's just it stopped being an issue. I don't know. That's how most of my problems in life go, honestly. I just ignore them long enough until they decide that they don't want to be an issue for me anymore. Or it becomes a part of my life and it's not an issue because it's a part of my life, you know? Nap before dinner, heck yeah. Ooh, what are you gonna go see in cinema? I'm gonna go see the Barbie movie tomorrow. Oh my god, I guess tomorrow's Saturday already, huh? It's gonna be my first solo movie experience. I know, I know. The Barbie movie, perfect. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. I already want to take a nap too, and I also only woke up 2 hours ago. I've tried to avoid spoilers this week for the Barbie movie. Anytime I've seen like a GIF or anything from it, I'm like, nope, I'm gone. Get out of my way. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, no, I haven't. No, no spoilers. It's the first time I've actually cared about spoilers in a while too. Because usually I'm like, I don't usually care about spoilers mostly because if I know what's going to happen, I still have to find out what leads up to what happens. And for me, it's more about the journey than the destination. Um, but for this case specifically, I have tried to avoid it because I just feel like, I don't know, I want to be fully invested if I'm going to be there by myself, you know? The Billie Eilish song, all I know is the Charlie XCX song, which has been fueling my runs lately. Speed Drive, the perfect song for running. It's like the perfect tempo. But other than that, yeah, I know nothing about the movie. I don't even know if I've seen a full trailer, honestly. What are you coming downstairs to do? Hell yeah, Kaylin's gonna get promoted now, probably. Not today, but he doesn't want to pay to go to the cinemas. That's fair. These days, I really don't blame him. The only reason I'm fine doing so is because I like don't spend money. I like don't go out and do things. So for me, it's more of like I want to. I'm trying to get out of the house, um, and that is a fine way to go do that for me. But I can understand. I haven't wanted to go to a movie theater in the longest time because also, yeah, why would you pay $7 gajillion for just like a larger screen, essentially? I'm fine watching it on this screen for free. Thank you. I might go dressed in pink. Also, Bamboo, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you have fun playing games. I might go in pink. I bought two pink shirts yesterday. But I don't love how pink looks on me. Also, this one barely seems pink, but it's like very light pink. Um, but I also feel like the pink pants that I have aren't gonna match either of these pinks. So I'm deciding if I'm gonna even wear any of them. Because I don't like how these look on me, and if they don't match the pants, like I'm not gonna wear just like mismatched like a t-shirt and pants just because they're pink, you know? So I don't know. I might wear the pink pants and just wear like a regular shirt, or maybe even I have um the pink. No, that's I don't know where my brain went that last second. I have the Kirby shirt that's like dark blue, but it has pink all over it, and that and this might go together well enough that I can like consider that a Barbie outfit. But I did go out and buy pink for the first time in a while because I don't usually like how it looks on me. Cutesy Bear, welcome on in. I am going to be streaming tonight. It's not a Japanese night. It's not even groceries for me tonight. I'm just fully chilling after work until stream time. How you doing this morning? Welcome on in. Hello, Charles. I did not even realize that you snuck into my room. I don't have the blanket on though, so there's not room for you to sit down. I'm so sorry. I might have to kick you off my lap, even though you are very handsome and very cuddly. You're just a little. The claws are a little much, my dude. That's the other reason I gotta have a blanket on my lap. Is because if I'm wearing shorts, he's very grabby with his claws, and he's got some sharp ass claws. I love you, my dude, but there's only so long I can stand being like stabbed. Yeah, Tuesdays, Grimond, I have Japanese lessons, so I don't stream at night. I usually stream mostly at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, Almost every day except Tuesdays because Tuesdays I have my Japanese lessons. So, ooh, that's really cheap for a movie ticket. These days I expect to pay like $20 for a movie ticket. That's probably an exaggeration. They're probably not actually $20, but that's like how much I expect it to be, you know? So 550, that's good. That is a good theater. Using the Drops app, yeah. I did self-taught for a really long time, Grimond. I actually just thought about it yesterday. I've been studying for 3 years now. Um, and about a year ago, I started like lessons with somebody. Um, but for the longest time, I only used Duolingo and like songs, and I would watch a lot of anime and like listen while I was looking at the subtitles to like kind of parse out with what I already knew. Any new vocabulary words I can kind of like pick back. Thanks for stopping in, Cutesy Bear. I hope you have a good day at work. I appreciate it. It's yeah, it's one of those things you either you lose it if you don't use it. So it takes some time to get back into. But I love the like any part of learning a new language. Being able to understand something that I previously didn't is never not like the coolest feeling. Yeah, and sometimes it's nice. Language is one of those things you don't have to be incredibly like on it all the time to have it, going forward a little bit in your head sometimes. Like I listen to Japanese music, so a lot of um a lot of my like downtime I'm learning technically. I'm not like actively learning, but I'm learning. Um and it's nice to be able to just have that sort of like passive thing going on. Long ass bus ride. Yeah, I unfortunately am in for a bus ride to the two towns over. The bus goes through the first town into the second town, and then I have to get off there, get on another bus, and go to a third town over, and then back. I'm gonna have to take a bus from this town to this town, and then from this town back home. So that's why I'm doing it on Saturday because I don't think any other day of the week I would physically have enough time with bus schedules to take a bus, take another bus, watch a 2 to 3 hour long movie, and then take a bus and take another bus back. I have to start out this day at like 10 a.m. in order to finish it by like 5 p.m. probably. So Saturday, I don't know if there's going to be a morning. There's not going to be a morning stream, but I don't know when the evening stream is going to be because I don't know when I'll be around. Um, Back from going out on my trip to see the Barbie movie. But I'm doing this for myself, so it's important that I do it. Anime nights, yeah. I haven't done like a watch party thing, but I've been meaning to for a long time because we talk about it all the time here, honestly. But we should definitely do it at some point because honestly, watching stuff like that has been a large part of helping me learn. Um, and I'm also learning Spanish right now. I'm doing both, and I've been meaning to add in more Spanish media to what I watch in general because well, that's been a large part of how I've learned Japanese is just hearing people say things. Hearing someone like actually talk the language is just so big. Yeah, Barbie is definitely it's more important. More important than a morning stream. Not that this morning stream isn't fantastic, not that I am not enjoying myself right now. I just want to go see Barbie, and that's the only time I got. Okay, what's going on? You two are going to class and work in a second here. You've got to work on your charisma. Yes, I actually the person who I go to for Japanese lessons I found through TikTok actually. I followed him on TikTok and I commented on his stuff every once in a while. and he eventually followed me on Twitter. Um, and he followed when I'd hit my 2 year anniversary of studying Japanese, and I made a tweet about it. And he was like, if you ever like want lessons, like hit me up. Here's my information. And so now we have lessons every Tuesday. It was cool, yeah. It was a very natural way to fall into lessons, really. And he's a good teacher. I like him. It's a lot better than school, you know. I don't have homework, which is important to me. I'm not a homework guy. Oh, I love when cats do shit like that. You've had a big hard day, huh? You know? Go set up stream stuff. No worries, Bamboo. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of the afternoon. Okay. You guys are off to school and work. That's good. You're working on your Riz. You're eating. You're yogin. And you're still browsing intelligence. Okay, we're good. We're fine. An hour-long Zoomy session? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll tucker him out. Charles doesn't really get the Zoomies very often. Every once in a while, I'll hear him book it past my room or the bathroom if I'm in it, but he only every once in a while gets the Zoomies. He's not even really like a destructive cat either, honestly. Like, I don't get it. I don't get where he releases all that energy. Ernesto and Tobias have work in an hour. Um, I guess you can come hang out with Kerrigan for a second. 'Cause Kerrigan seems to be upset for some reason. Acting up and being naughty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the only thing Charles really scratches is the bottom, like my bed, not bed frame, the box spring. That's what it's called. But other than that, he's not like he doesn't scratch up like door frames or doors or furniture. He doesn't really like push things off counters or anything like that. He's not a destructive cat. No worries, Grimmin. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a lovely rest of the afternoon if I don't wind up like actively talking to you at any point for the rest of the stream. Thank you so much for the follow and the support. I'll have to follow you too. Okay, you can stop working on your charisma now. Oh, you have to make your business call like right now. Oh, I can't. Fuck. um, be witty. Great crowd. Veronica's got this. Alright. Go to work, you two. Oh, Tobias is going to wind up coming home from work in a werewolf rage. I can already see. Alright. Melody, you can work from home. Oh. Or we could go to GeekCon with Julia, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. We don't really hang out with family that much. We really should. Poor Julia is all alone in that house aside from Rudolph, whatever the fuck Cadence's son was named. Okay. Julia, what's up, girl? You back in your awful outfit. Okay. Let's order food from one of the food stalls. Oh, that's kind of disappointing, honestly. I was hoping it would be one of the like fancy food stalls where we could learn a recipe, but it's fine. Let's just get a veggie burger. And we have to program while we're here. Apparently. Which is, I think, one of the very few skills that Melody does not currently have. Is Julia even gonna hang out with us, or like, where'd she go? Hello? Julia? Oh, she's over here. There's a TV at GeekCon? Oh, I guess for the gaming system. Yeah, that makes sense. Invited us to GeekCon and then left us alone in the food court. Alright, well, Melody, when you're done with that, you want to come program, I guess? You can't even do it. You gotta practice programming. Go to work? No. Oh, whoops. Okay, I guess, yeah, go to work. I don't like that. I didn't realize that it didn't give me the option to go or not today. I wish I had the option to go to work or not every day. That'd be so nice. I would probably never choose to go to work though, so that's why I don't have that choice. I don't think there's a single day that I woke up and thought, yeah, I want to go to work today. Not once in my entire working career. To be fair though, Sims jobs seem a little better. Maybe I would want to go to work if I made $480 an hour, you know? Or $591 an hour. Oh my god. Lillian's not got long left to live. I keep forgetting she's an elder already. Oh shit. We gotta get Kaylin a significant other in the next couple of days as well. Forgot about that. But I gotta get her the sun resistance thing, too. That's like the main thing. I don't even remember. I mean, Sims do have varying lifespans. Like, not every Sim gets the same amount of days as an elder, I think, or as an adult. Um, but I don't, I don't think we were pregnant with anyone other than Tobias, which means that Melody is at max got 3 days ahead of Lillian. But then, like, Melody's not even elder yet. Melody's still got like a week and a half until she's an elder. Which is also bizarre to me because, what was it, Jasper is already an elder, and Melody and Jasper didn't have that much time difference between them. Oh, the only difference was Melody was the first one who had the infant life stage, which is only a couple of days as well. So, how has Jasper been an elder for weeks already, and Melody's like still weeks away from becoming one? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. This generation is a little baffling. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like it's been like 7 years since Tobias turned into a teenager. Tobias and Melody are actually the same life stage right now, which I don't know if that's happened before in the Legacy Challenge at all either. They're both adults. Tobias is going to turn into an elder like 20 days after Melody. It's weird. It's strange. Kerrigan, get off the table. I guess we'll fast forward until someone's home. A principal visit. Uh-oh. Ask the kids to stop. Heck yeah, someone else got in trouble. As it should be. Is that Nibbler? Nibbler! Oh my goodness, I love you. He's waiting his turn at the litter box. Oh no, he's having a time with Miss Kitty. Oh. Nibbler's the stray raccoon that just kind of, wanders around our house most of the day. I do kind of intend on adopting him at some point. But I also intended on adopting Chi-Chu, and that never happened, so who knows. Did they like each other or not? I can't tell. They've got a secret handshake. Oh my god. Who cares about The Sims? This is the real drama that I want to be watching. Werewolf Santa be damned. I need the love story between Miss Kitty and Nibbler. I'm just gonna sit there all day. Honestly, I wish I was a cat, so I could do the same thing. It's 3:08. Am I not supposed to be home from school now? Already? Here we go. Okay. Time for a shower, because you're stinky. And then what's the other thing you gotta do here? Learn how to ride a bike, still. Nibbler's telling me that it's time that he should get going. Thank you, Nibbler, for letting me know. Oh my god, Lamanda, don't tell me you're getting on in years. I don't want to know. Don't remind me. Poor Lamanda. I don't know how she still doesn't know how to ride a bike. She's ridden it like many times before. Nanami and Callan are expecting a baby? Oh my god! That's the first time in a long time we've had story progression. Have someone in our family have a kid. That's cool. Melody and Kaylin are back home. Kaylin, you can come sit here and drink some plasma. And then probably go to bed. You're kind of low on vampire energy. And Melody, you should take care of Lamanda. Because she is dirty. Yeah, Cornelius died a while back, unfortunately. I don't even know what happened. It was just like one of those, I looked out front and he was dead all of a sudden. I didn't see him hungry at all. Poor Cornelius Cheeseburger Milkshake gay and Monica Fabo Cashew gay. They deserved better. And when we move into the new house, we will plant a new cow plant because we have so many berries, we just may as well. But we're keeping these. They're coming with us. They're family, goddammit. Even if they are dead. I thought about adding them to the graveyard. I kind of like them as decorations out front, though. It's nice to just have, like, a feature, you know? It fits the vibe of this place a lot more than it's going to fit the vibe of anywhere else. But I just feel like they're part of the family, even if they're dead. Maybe we'll put them in the graveyard, but I also got to build a new graveyard soon because we're running out of space in the family graveyard. Dead corpses as decorations, I know. Does that not fit the gay family though? Is that not accurate to the type of people we are? I don't really know. I've been trying to think on it. I might want to go a little ranchy because we have like the ranch style stuff that we just got. Um, but I also feel like I kind of want to maybe go modern a little bit, maybe, because purple feels like it could lend itself to some okay modern builds. I don't really know. I am gonna do purple, yeah. That much is decided at the very least. And if Veronica winds up being a werewolf, we are curing her of it. I'm not, I'm not doing werewolf round two. You know. But I'll have to look up like Purple House and see what sort of styles pop up and see what's best. Which is funny because someone I don't remember. It might have been Cutesy Bear was suggesting some stuff, and he was like Victorian, and I was like, that's what we got going on right now. I can't do another Victorian. I don't think so. But I also don't want to do like cottage because we have so many cottages. Did you not go to bed? Hold on a minute. Go to bed. Lillian stole another book. The Spellcaster. Ooh. Yeah, I will go back and do more gameplay of that at some point. But actually, for Veronica, I was thinking of doing the streaming career. I think because I think you can even start that as a teen. Um, and we got that just recently. I think. Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at what jobs there are, and we can decide that right now. Because it's not like fully decided right now. Um, but yeah, I just kind of want to see what the streaming one's like because I think we just got it. It came in high school years, which I still haven't played around with so much of the gameplay of, you know. Don't run away from Tobias. Find a job. Yeah, Kaylin, you can talk to Jennifer, sure. I know, 700K. I've been trying to spend it too. It's not about the money at this point. Salary person? How is that different from business? That's silly. Simfluencer and video game streamer. Yeah. You get to choose what your stream schedule is, though. That's nice. God, 5:30 to 7:30? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think I could do that. But 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. is also not great. Maybe she'll be a simfluencer. Hmm. No, I think we'll stick with video game streamer. We'll see how that goes. But I think we're running out of other things to do too. I mean, we could be a civil engineer, a civil designer for one of the next ones. But Lillian's a critic. We've done criminal. We've done athlete and business and astronaut, culinary, entertainer. We've had freelancers. We've had gardeners. We did a day as an interior decorator. We've had a painter. Kaylin's a politician. A salary person's new. We currently have a secret agent. I'm pretty sure Lillian is social media right now, actually. And she's not, yeah, she's social media, not critic. So we can do critic still. But we've done tech guru. I don't know if we've done writer, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And then these are all like part-time jobs. So we've done like every career at this point. Work office, yeah. No, she'll definitely have to have like a bigger room or area to function in. We're gonna have to be on a bigger lot for the next house, I think, because part of the trouble that I've run into with this house is I'm kind of pigeonholed into the size of the house as it is. I can't add really much else to it, so I kind of want a bigger house next time. Not huge, not Bianca's house level, huge, but I think I need bigger than this. Um, at least like width wise. I'll figure it out though. We'll get there. I don't even have a style yet. I can't worry about the size. Tobias, are you on a werewolf rampage? You are. Add a basement, of course. We add basements here. Although in the next one, I'm thinking of having a wine cellar because we have the ability to do that now. That just feels correct to me. And I'm gonna need a new hobby for Melody sometime soon because she's already maxed out so many. Just we need something else for her. So I think she's gonna get into nectar making. That's what it's called, nectar, not wine. Needs a vacation. You just had like 3 days off in a row. Hidden bookcase door. That's cool. We're an actual secret agent now. Working 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's the worst hours I've ever heard in my whole life. Ernesto, I'm so sorry. You should come browse intelligence. I don't know where I'm gonna move to actually. I feel like there's got to be an open space somewhere because I don't really want to bulldoze another person's house right now. Did you not go to the bathroom? Why is your bladder still like half empty? You can go get some sleep because I don't want to deal with you anymore. You didn't regain control. Okay. I guess come mark your territory over here so I don't have to deal with you. And you should probably go to bed when you're done eating. Actually, have you done your homework? You haven't, but that's fine. You can do that in the morning. Somehow you still haven't learned how to ride a bike. No worries, Panda. I'm probably only going for another like 5 minutes or so anyway, because I gotta start getting ready for work myself. Unfortunately, I really don't want to go. I would so much rather stay here and play The Sims. Alas, that's not a possibility for me today. Although, we are probably going to age up Veronica today. Yeah, last day till it's the weekend. I just gotta keep telling myself that. That's how I make it through every single Friday. It's like, it's fine. It's the final day. You get to do whatever you want for the next 2 days. Don't even worry about it. Just chill. Just make it through, you know? Are you scaring your mom, Tobias? Why? Don't scratch the furniture. What are you doing? I can't even exit out. You menace. You absolute menace. Terrible. Is that even scratched, really? Does that look any different? Fix the scratches, I guess. Did you interrupt him while he was doing his job? Tobias, that is your husband. Tobias, I'm gonna need you to regain control right now. Try again, please. I'm done with this whole werewolf rampage thing. He still did not gain control. Okay. Well, I don't want to deal with this right now, so I think I'm probably gonna save and quit out. I don't think we're gonna wind up getting a horse in this family, probably. Because it unfortunately takes up a slot in the household, and I don't know when we'll have a slot in the household. We could fit a horse right now, but I'm kind of wanting Tobias and Ernesto to have another kid at some point because we only have the one this generation, and we haven't done that in a while. Um, so I might do that, but then we're also gonna have Kaylin get married and then move her out. But we have to have her be in the household for a minute because I want her to have a kid as well. Um, so we gotta leave some space in the household so that we can like have kids and do all that marriage stuff. I just don't know when logistically we will be able to fit a horse. But I would like to get a horse and do that gameplay at some point. I just don't know if it's going to happen with the gay family. We might have to do that with like Butter or something. Um, I'll figure it out. We'll get to horses at some point soon. I'm more excited to get to the house. I've been trying to push through just like days of these Sims lives so that we can get to Purple House. No more cursed Orange House. Then we'll figure everything else out. We'll figure out plans for the future of the household, the members of the family, all that. For now, that is going to do it for me this morning. Thank y'all for hanging and chatting. It's been a lovely morning stream. It's always great when I can just sit and chat instead of playing the game. It's especially lovely when it's a morning stream, because it means I don't have to like expend brain power that I don't have yet. So thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. I should be back later on. It'll probably be more Sims again. Um, Maybe it'll be Minecraft. It really depends on the mood when I sit down here in this computer chair. But we'll figure it out. And until then, hope you guys have a lovely afternoon, a lovely evening if I don't happen to catch you later on. I'm gonna quickly check to see if there's somebody to raid because it's always nice to. But there's no one. So on that note, bye.